you know, that I'm real.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that pretty much answers my question. RTIN is the way to go.
You mean that's it?
Well, no. I do actually have a few more questions if you don't mind.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Awesome.
and one thing I'd love to know a little bit more about is, when you have an idea for a show and you're getting into it, what's the best way? Do you have some advice on how to launch a show and to actually make people aware of it and how to grow your audience?
Right. That's a question, Susan, that I get more than any other question. And we touched on this on the first segment as well.
Hmm.
It's like, well, the first thing you got to do, right, is show up. It's like what we're doing here. We gotta we gotta start. So once you start, then you gotta market it just like anything else. Like if you went into business for yourself and you started whatever practice or coaching or whatever business, if you don't market it, people don't know that it exists. So
Obviously.
let me ask you, how many radio show hosts do you think are out there that actually have a sign on their car that says, I'm the executive producer of Be a Radio Show Superstar. Tune in every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern on Real Coaching Radio Network. How many people do you think out there that would think of that?
I don't know. Probably not that many, but there are definitely many people doing radio shows that
Yeah,
that nobody ever hears about,
that's right. That's
which
right.
is
Because
which
people
is a
completely
shame
for
because it's
it is a shame.
yeah.
Because people forget that just because now you are on a digital platform, of course, you can market your radio show on the internet, and you should be. That's one of the most important parts of getting started,
Mm.
marketing your show and getting people to listen. But there's also the old marketing style, like a billboard. And of course, billboards little bit expensive, but maybe that's something you can afford later on once you monetize your show. But there are a lot of
Yeah.
ways. For example, you got to put the information in your email. Like as we create our signature in our email, there should be something there that says, I'm this is the show that I'm doing and when I'm doing it, so people are aware of it. Right before you start your show, for example, this is something we do every day, several times. You want to
Mm.
tweet about your show. Like, we have it set up here automatically that when we go on our networks, we send out a tweet from Block TV, we send one out at Stickum, and other places. So people know, they're aware that the show is starting. Everyone has an email list, right?
Hmm.
Of some sort. And we all know at least 200 people out there, and they know 200 people. You got to ask. If you don't ask, you don't get. So
Sure.
you got to announce it that hey, I'm doing a show, and this is what I'm doing this is what I'm gonna cover on my show this week. This is the theme. Let people know in advance. Send them an email. Then they have the opportunity to let people that they know and ask them. Don't just invite people to say, I would like you to show up. Ask them to have them show up and have them ask their friends. Because we assuming that people already know all this. Guess what, Susan?
I'm
They
guessing they don't.
they no, they do know. But guess what's missing? the practice of it. People don't have it as a habitual practice. And if it doesn't exist in time and space, like if it's not being done, like if you want to be a radio show host and you want to create a great show, and if you don't show up to learn how to do it, what's the chance that you're going to actually do it? Quite small. It's just going to be a dream. Someday, one day, that does not exist in a calendar, I'm going to do my show.
Well, this is great because you've just proven to me that I'm doing all the right things. And it's
awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You
but
are.
It's true. You need to really, sometimes really shamelessly promote yourself and your show and what you're doing in order to actually get people's attention and create some sort of interest. But at the end of the day,